I'm here because I became a close friend with Peter Judge, who had cystic fibrosis. And when he died, his parents wanted to do something for the cystic fibrosis community. And Pete was a housemate with us and became a very close friend. We considered him family. My wife and I considered him family. And we were in the room when he died. And the Stanford staff was incredible in treating him and taking care of him. And what happened on that last day, the staff members, as they're removing life support at Pete's request, and I need to back up a little bit. My boss is the head of family medicine at Stanford. And because he knew Pete and because he's also my friend, he came over about noon, and one of the nurses was removing the life support, and another piece of the life support. And as she was doing that, she was tearing up. And she kept trying to look away from, the people in the room. And Sam, my boss, says, "What's wrong? You seem embarrassed." And she said, "It's unprofessional to cry." And he said, "You are doing your job very well. You're very professional and you're showing caring. That's not unprofessional to show caring." And the whole family saw the interchange. Sam then gave the nurse a hug, and she left the room. And the whole family saw this. So afterwards, they really wanted to do something for the staff. And so they set up the family set up a fund to do something to improve the quality of life on the psychosocial side of the equation for staff, families, and patients with cystic fibrosis. So that's what the Pete Judge Legacy Fund is about. And we've been looking at ways to do that ever since. It's been 2 years. He died on April 15th, 2 years ago. And we are paying for the addition of a supervisor at the Institute of Transpersonal Psychology that will specifically supervise counseling program for cystic fibrosis patients, families, and staff. Because we also did last year at this conference, thanks to Carol and David's help, we did interviews involving 40 different people. And a huge piece that came out of those interviews was the need to be able to talk to somebody professional that deals with counseling. And cystic fibrosis patients end up training the professional because psychologists aren't familiar with chronic illness and cystic fibrosis. So we're developing a program so they don't have to do that and there can be good counseling available. Also, given support for the Social Workers Fund and a couple other things. But the big piece is developing the counseling program. If anybody has suggestions about key issues to address, it'd be extremely valuable. I know of other programs that we can either share with or get information from. It'd be very valuable. We don't want to reinvent the wheel if it's already been invented somewhere, but we haven't found anybody else doing this. So we're doing it, and anybody who wants to get information about what the key components are, which we're also working on and discovering, and from the experts, from the people involved, from the cystic fibrosis patients, families, and staff. Just let us know.
I think that's the key, is the empowerment that the CFRI has allowed so many of us to share. So they're connecting us, Art and I. This is one of the first times I'm hearing of this type of support, and I think it's beautiful. And I wish you success.
Thank you.